Next to fly is a first for Legends, being flown by current British aerobatic champion Mark Jefferies.
It's YAK-3, powered by an Allison engine, 1400 horsepower. This is a rebuild made by the original factory in Russia, and they're superb aeroplanes. It's very fast. I start the display at 400 miles an hour. Maximum speed is 500. I haven't had it to 500 miles an hour yet, but it's fast, yeah. Well, it'll give some of the other warbirds a run for their money. Instructions to Luftwaffe pilots were do not engage below 5,000 meters because you will get shot down. It's lighter but with the same power, so it can outturn the other aircraft. It would just, in a dogfight, it would just get on the tail of the other airplane and bingo, history. It's extremely exhilarating, and it's such a privilege to be able to fly an airplane like this.
It's a YAK-3.
The YAK-3 was a development of the earlier YAK-1. Early examples had a wooden wing and later had an all-metal wing. One famous unit that operated the YAK-3 was the Normandy Niemen Squadron. These were French volunteers fighting against the Germans in Russia. At the end of the war, they were given their aircraft to fly back to Paris. On arrival, the French government said, "Great, we have a squadron of YAK-3s." And one or two of the pilots said, "No, you don't. It was given to me, not you." And one or two of them disappeared into storage. After the war, there was a two-seat trainer version powered by a radial engine called the YAK-11. A number of these were discovered in Egypt in the early 1980s by Alan Capel and Jean Salis and taken back to La Ferté-Alais. One or two of those were converted to single-seaters with inline engines. But the surprise discovery of the original jigs at the YAK factory and the coming down of the wall meant that new production was possible. Original YAK-3s were powered by the Klimov engine, a license-built version of the Hispano-Suiza. These are no longer available, so the new ones are powered by the V12 Allison.
Later on, it developed into so that was a source of a lot of them. Some of these have been converted to bigger engines, but then people began to realise with the fall of the Iron Curtain that the aircraft couldn't be after the change is aerobatic route, a nice 4-point education on the way through. And this aircraft is very interestingly made and noticed the colour, very light blue, rosy white, and in fact obviously we can see it's a very fast build. cars being built. Sorry about the French government said, that's very good, we have a squadron of aircraft back here. And several of the pilots agreed, and the French Air Force operated YAK-3s. At least one of those pilots said, no, sorry, it's my aircraft, and at least one of them was pushed down the road and headed